Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're watching. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 8 things that you're going to need to start your Etsy business in Kenya. If you're new to the Eva Mtalii channel, welcome. This video is the second one in a series of videos where I show you how to start an export business in Kenya, and our main focus is products and services that you can list on the Etsy.com platform. So if you're new and this is your first time watching any of my videos, please remember to hit the subscribe button below and also to hit the notification bell so that as I release the next video on this series, you do not miss out. So this is the second video in this series where I share with you how you can start an export business in Kenya, and our main focus is on those products that you can ship to the United States without having to pay any duty, and also on those products and services that you can list on the Etsy.com platform. So if you haven't watched the first video in this series, please check this video up here where I show you not only what kind of products that you can ship to the United States without having to pay duty either as a buyer or as a seller, and I even go ahead and show you where to find a database of this kind of product. So without much further ado, the first thing you want to do to go and list your items on the Etsy.com platform, obviously, is to visit the Etsy.com website, which is www.etsy.com. So once you get on the platform, you will need to register yourself as a user. And obviously, to do that, the first thing that you're going to need to register yourself is a valid email address that you have access to. And the reason that you need this is because you will first register yourself on the Etsy platform as a user before you register your shop. And for you to be able to do that, you will need to have to confirm your email address. So the moment you register on the platform, they will ask you what your email address is, they will ask you what your first name is, and they will ask you for a password. Make sure the email address that you choose is one that you have access to. Once you have registered and you have confirmed your email address by going back to your email and clicking on the confirm button, you will be directed to the Etsy.com platform. The next thing you will have to do is to click on the button that says open an Etsy shop. So the moment you click on the open an Etsy shop, you will be taken to another landing page. On that landing page is where you're going to enter details about the shop that you would like to open. And these are the things that you're going to need to open your shop. So the number one thing you're going to need is your shop's name. And I would suggest that you have at least 3 possible ideas for your shop name, just in case the name that you select is not available. And the beauty with the Etsy platform is that as soon as you enter the name and you click on check availability, Etsy will let you know whether the name is available or not. And that is why I suggest that you have at least 3 preferred names, just in case the first name you enter or the second one is not available. You do not have to waste time going to look for other possible names. The third thing that you need to open your Etsy shop is pictures of the product that you intend to sell. And my advice, as well the advice that Etsy gives to its potential shop owners, is that you have at least 10 products that you intend to sell. And the reason why this is recommended is because the more products that you have, the more opportunities that you have of making a sale. Because remember, you're just getting on the platform, you're still new, you're not sure what moves and what doesn't move. So the more items you have, the more options you give to your potential buyers, and the higher the chances of you making that first sale. And like any other online platform, whether it's Google, whether it's Etsy, that fast sale usually is the hardest one. But as soon as you make that fast sale and get a positive review, then you're just on an upward trajectory. And apart from having 10 different products that you want to sell, you need to have pictures of those products. And the beauty with the Etsy.com platform is that it allows you to upload up to 10 pictures for each item that you intend to sell. Take advantage of this provision to take the pictures of your preferred item in as different angles as possible. You can take pictures of the item while it's in use. You can take pictures of the item while it's being prepared. So for example, if you're selling a Kiondo basket, take pictures of the Kiondo basket from the side view. Take pictures of the Kiondo basket from the top view. Take pictures of the Kiondo basket while it's upside down. Take from all angles. Take it while it's in use. Take it when somebody is carrying it. Take it in all different forms in which that item can be used. This not only helps your customer to make an informed choice, but it also reduces the potential questions that your customer might have. And remember, the more information you give to your customer, the higher your chances of you making a sale, because they are able to make a purchase decision right there on the spot. The number 3 thing that you need as you prepare to list your item on the Etsy platform is a price. It's important for you to calculate upfront what are your total business expenses up to the point where you will get this item to your customer. How much does it cost you to make the item if you make it yourself? How much does it cost you to buy the item in case you're buying it ready-made? How much does it cost you to list the item on the platform? Remember, you're using your time to list the item. Remember, you're using your time to take pictures. So make sure you include all those items on the price of the item. And also, the beauty with the Etsy.com platform is that as you list the price of your product, it gives you the option to choose whether your product price is going to include shipping, or it's a free shipping product, or you're going to charge for shipping separately. In the event that you decide to select the free shipping option, make sure that whatever price that you're charging for includes your cost to ship the product until it gets to the end user. The number 4 thing that you're going to need to register your shop on the Etsy platform, inventory and pricing, which I've already mentioned. So under inventory and pricing, you're going to make a decision whether the price you're charging on your listing for your product includes shipping or it is exclusive of shipping. If you choose to include shipping, then you're going to put one fixed price for your item and make sure that it ideally and wholly covers the cost of shipping the product to your end customer. If you decide to ship separately, then you're going to make sure that you only enter the price of the item, and then when you come to the shipping section, you include how much it costs to ship the item. And then you're also going to need to decide how many of the products do you want to list. So the thing about Etsy is that Etsy has 3 types of fees that it will charge you to list on the platform. So the first fee is called the listing fee, and it costs $0.2 to list one item on the platform. So for example, that's basically like 20 Kenya shillings. So let's say I want to sell a Kiondo basket on the Etsy platform, and I have gone through the whole entire listing and everything else. So Etsy gives me the option to list the number of quantity of that particular Kiondo I want to sell. So it doesn't matter how much I put in terms of quantity for this one Kiondo that I have listed, this particular listing, I will be charged $0.2, which is equivalent of 20 Kenya shillings for a period of 4 months, or for the period of I'm going to be charged 0.2 US dollars, which is equivalent of 20 Kenya shillings, for the equivalent of whichever is shorter, either 4-month period or when the item sells. So basically that means if I list one item on the Etsy platform, I list a kiondo and I enter the quantity as 1. Let's say I list the item today, so I'm going to be billed 0.2 US dollars by Etsy. And then say somebody buys the item tomorrow. So since I had put the quantity as 1, the item is going to drop to 0 quantity. So it will be a sold out item, and Etsy is going to bill me 0.2 US dollars even though I have not completed a 4-month period, because it's the earlier of either 4 months or when the item goes out of stock. Alternatively, let's say the same kiondo, I have 5 of them, and I list under quantity that I have 5 kiondo baskets. So again, Etsy is still going to charge me 0.2 US dollars for these 5 baskets. And say somebody buys a basket tomorrow, so the quantity is going to reduce to 3. However, remember I had already been billed 0.2 US dollars at the beginning. And then let's say after 2 months, somebody buys 2 more baskets. No extra fee for me in terms of listing. But within that 4-month period, if I manage to sell all the 4 baskets, I will still have paid 0.2 US dollars. So the onus is really on you as a shop owner to decide how many of that item do you want to list. My suggestion is, if you are selling, let's say, a generic Maasai earring that is very easy to find, list even 20 of that product as quantity, because this is something that even if you only have 1 of it in stock right now and somebody buys, and though you have listed 10, it's very easy to rush to the market and get 10 of the similar earrings. So if it is a product that you're selling and you can very easily get large quantities of it at short notice, then please go ahead and list as many of it as possible that you think you can effectively sell within a 4-month period, so that this saves you on the listing fees. The next fee that Etsy charges you is called transaction fee. So at the point when you make a sale, Etsy will charge you 5% of the product listing price plus shipping fee. So for example, let's go back to my kiondo. Let's say I had listed my kiondo as costing 50 US dollars and the shipping cost as 30 US dollars. So Etsy is going to charge me 5% of 80 US dollars. That's the listing price of 50 plus the shipping cost of 30. So they will charge me 5% of 80 US dollars, which comes to 4 US dollars. The third fee that Etsy is going to charge you is the payment processing fee. So depending on your payment method that you select, Etsy charges you a percentage for processing that payment, okay? The number 5 item that you're going to need to open your Etsy shop is your preferred payment method. How would you like for Etsy to pay you once a customer makes a purchase? So if you watched my first video, I mentioned that one of the advantages of the Etsy platform is that you list your items. However, the customer pays you upfront before you send the item. So let's say if your shop is based, let's say you're opening your Etsy shop based out of Kenya, then you have 3 main methods in which you can get paid. The first one is through PayPal. You can choose to open either a personal PayPal account or a business PayPal account. Again, I'm going to leave a link at the bottom that shows you how you can open a business PayPal account in Kenya. And all you will have to do once you have opened your PayPal account is just to enter your PayPal email address. And every time a customer makes a purchase of your product, you will get money into your PayPal account, and PayPal will send you an alert. Etsy will also send you an alert that customer XYZ has sent so much money into your PayPal account. The second method that you can use to get paid for your Etsy sales is by mail. This is whereby, for example, you and the customer make an arrangement to have a check sent to your email, to your postal address, or to have a money order sent to you. So it really depends on the arrangement you and the customer make. The third method that you can get paid for your sales on the Etsy platform is where you choose to make other arrangements with your customers. So for example, if you're based in Kenya, you can choose to do a pay bill, or have a direct M-Pesa payment, or have a physical one-on-one cash payment. It's really up to you. Okay, so make sure as you get on the platform to register, you already have made a decision on how you'd like to get paid. Okay, the number 6 thing that you're going to need for you to be able to register your shop on the Etsy platform is your billing method. This basically is how are you going to pay Etsy. Remember, I have said Etsy will charge you 3 main fees. So the number 1 is the listing fee, number 2 is a transaction fee, and number 3 is a payment processing fee. And as much as Etsy bills you upfront, they give you a period of around 1 month to make a payment. So the first day of the following month in which you have been billed is when payment is expected from you. And from experience, if you don't make your payments within, I think it's a week or 2, they basically just temporarily disable your account and people are not able to purchase from it. So you don't want to be on the wrong side with Etsy. Yeah? So for Kenyan nationals or Kenyan shop owners, basically this billing method is your credit card or your debit card. So you're gonna need your card number, you're going to need your name, you're going to need your CVC code, you're going to need the expiring date, and you're going to need a billing address. Okay. The number 7 item that you're going to need to open your Etsy shop is your shipping method and shipping policy. So here we are talking at things like processing time. So remember, processing time is different from shipping time. Processing time is the time between when the customer makes that sale and when the item is ready for shipping. So the shorter your processing time, the higher your chances of the customer making that purchase. And usually I would advise a period of not more than 5 business days. Ideally, like personally, I use 1 to 3 business days, just to make sure that in case I'm running out of stock or something, I have ample time to go and find whatever the customer has purchased and be ready to ship it within the recommended shipping time. Okay, so you have to decide your processing time. When it comes to shipping time, Etsy has 2 main categories of shipping time. We have standard shipping and we have what do they call it? Shipping upgrade. So for example, when it comes to shipping items such as little items such as jewelry or bangles, I personally go for standard shipping. But when it comes and standard shipping, I'm just talking about registered mail in the post office. But when it comes to larger ticket items like Kiondos, I give customers the option of shipping via DHL. Okay, so it's really up to you. By the time you come on the platform, you have to decide on your shipping options and how you're going to charge your clients. So again, in case you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because the next video that I'm going to shoot in this series is how to select the best shipping method for your Etsy shop. And also we are going to be talking about shipping and packaging materials. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that when that video goes out, you do not miss it. Okay? Well, that's it for today in terms of the items that you need to open your Etsy shop, especially if you're going to be shipping your items from Kenya. Thank you for staying up to the very end, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you and bye-bye.